Hey, this is Christy Birchville. Here we're talking about Ezekiel chapter 38. And as we look at this chapter, we've kind of moved to a lot of the prophecies in Ezekiel that haven't been fulfilled yet. A lot of times you end up studying Ezekiel along with like a revelation or even some of the prophecies in Daniel that God gave to Ezekiel way back when, but they still have not been fulfilled yet. We know that they're upcoming. And we see this is one of them. And all these nations are going to come against Israel, and God is going to judge them. What I find really interesting as I read through this today was just the reminder. We've been talking so much about all of the judgments that God is doing and all of the things that are coming to pass throughout the core of history. And it's all been about the glory of God, respecting, honoring, putting forth, and maintaining the holiness and the glory of God. Well, this future facing, here we are, thousands of years later, and these prophecies have yet to be fulfilled. But why are they going to be fulfilled? Because God is going to protect the holiness of his name, and he's going to judge nations for not having praised and worshiped him. Same thing. Go back to the idea that God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. The reasons that God does things, the character of who he is, has not changed. We can understand God because we can look at the Bible and we can read about who he is, going back through the fabric of time and through the different pieces of history. As we read about the history of God, we can know who he is. We can trust who he is. He is unchanging. Sin continues to have to be punished. God continues to be a God of grace and mercy. They both go together, and we can trust that because of who he is and the consistency of who he has been throughout all of recorded history. Do we trust in God like that? Do we recognize that even if we don't completely understand these prophecies, I'm not even going to pretend that I completely understand Ezekiel chapter 38, but I know who does, and I trust him. I trust God, who wrote these words and knows exactly how they're going to come to pass. That's where my trust lies, in the God of consistency yesterday, today, and forever.